on your table. All of our skills, rotate, turn on your table. All of our skills, rotate, turn on your table. All of our skills, rotate, turn on your table. Put a diamond needle, bullet to your ego. They in the cut, they in the cut, they in the cut, they in the
Take him a quit rapping. The whole song, I swear to God, supposed to be professional. I ain't tryna be one of them dudes that make hundreds of new songs and none of them are good. Some of them are cool, but they ain't said nothing new. Running through verse just for something to do. I wanna be the cat that put the straw in the back of the camel and send him to the chiropractor. I wanna write a line that's in your head all day. Songs that make you say you never felt that way. Look, I'm trying to give myself goosebumps, okay? Find the truth inside me and put it on display. Many dedicated folks listen to me close. I open my inner soul and slip it in my quotes. Some flood the blog, some flood the streets. I don't flood nothing, I'm watering the seeds. I walk away from MCs offering me cheese to author a 16 and drop it on a beat. And it's not like money ain't something that I need. There's a business side and I wanna succeed. Plus I got a wife and a couple kids to feed. But if I sell my love, then what's left for me? Sometimes I don't write a lot. I know some folks call that writer's block. I just call it my process. It comes out when it's ready to, I guess. I don't wanna let nobody down, so here's some new shit, you tell me how it sounds. I ain't tryna be difficult to know shit. It just hurts too bad to try to force it. Had a week off on a short tour break. I flew out to Seattle to go and build with Jake. He give me the breaks that the famous dude take. I'm hyped, imagining the magic we'll create. I love my family, but damn, they distract me. When I'm at home, someone's always yelling, Daddy. Need to get away badly and focus, but it's been a couple weeks since I really wrote shit. I'm struggling, up late humming. Pace around the hotel, the words ain't coming. Wrote a little something, throw it away, fuck it. Have an artist freak out moment, start bugging. Maybe it's a wash, my fire's just lost. I'm probably a fraud that got lucky before. If I let everybody down, what's it all for? Looking at Seattle from the 23rd floor. Cracked the window, it swung open wide. Nothing between me and the world outside. What if I decide to lean forward and fly? They say that's the way Donnie Hathaway died. Such a beautiful life ended in suicide. Maybe trying to write was tearing them up inside. Maybe trying to write was tearing them up inside. I swear that trying to write is tearing me up inside. I bet that I regret it the second that I did it. Wishing that instant that I could continue living. I pushed the window closed, said, man, you tripping. Sat down on the bed and wrote this one. Sometimes I don't write a lot. I know folks out there call that writer's block. I just call it my process. Comes out when it's ready to, I guess. I don't wanna let nobody down, so here's some new shit, you tell me how it sounds. I ain't trying to be difficult or no shit. It just hurts too bad for me to force it. Take that off now. I want anybody.
Let's do it.
Grap lover.
Yeah. Grap lover. That's the name.
Grap lover.
MCing is the game.
Grap lover.
Big up to Mount Vernon, New York, man. I know it's not a game.
Grap lover.
Groove man spot. Let's go. Let my big drum come and invade your ear space. If you're not here to vibe, then make an about face. We party for the right to fight the bullshit, spitting the real without standing in pulpits. Universal poetry, I let it touch the rich and the poor. For this rap game, I'm no whore. We got something in store that won't wait no more. God given, presented to all the true and living, never wasted. It's never to be replaced, kid. I write life from start to finish. Go against the grain, spit immaculate thoughts. Trying to learn from these hard-ass lessons I'm taught. Politic for a space and a place in life. Trying to make it better by simply erasing the strife. So while you out and about, fronting and chasing cheddar, I utilize my time and my mind to get better, get better, get better, yeah, get better, y'all. We getting better, y'all, yeah. It's time to get better, y'all, yeah, get better, y'all. Come on, get better, y'all. Yeah, time to get better, y'all. Come on, let's get better, y'all. Let's go. Getting better, that's the number one task at hand. To bring about pure greatness is the root of the plan. The human moral flaws seeks perfection of God. Working to get better is the work that's hard. Since the days of old to the most recent of time, getting better's been a competition of the mind. Behind the times and the shit starts to show. By this time you can't get better, you gotta go. Try not to be a victim of that. Remain relevant for opportunities, no longer hesitant. Coming from greatness to walk this path. On behalf of those who didn't make it, listen, no laugh. Spitting the real talk, teaching and get taught. Touch minds, we're more than just phrases and punchlines. So while you zoning out, your style gets more deader. I utilize my time wisely and get better, get better, get better, yeah, get better, y'all, yeah, let's get better, y'all. It's time to get better now, yeah, we getting better, y'all, yeah, let's get better, y'all. It's time to get better now, yeah, we getting better, y'all. Cool.
Everybody's gassed up, I like to match up. Hoping to God that your soul catcher. Holy coaching do the time, caught the Wonder Brown on Cell Click to shine. And yo, Vic started a. I opened up for just me and Cavs met a show. Soon they recruited the bro, they knew I had to. Before I did a session with Braille and K-Drama, I was ready to throw in the towel and blow out that. To make a long story short, extra credit LP was sent overseas to set the press on. KB, savvy girl elect, hip-hop is music, mellow music connect to bring the recognized by the fans, LA Sim, the CMR, we fam carrying the. This is a jam dedicated to all that hold me down when I rise and lift me up. When I you know the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Even the sinners know the Lord kept them from the. God showed Noah the rainbow sign and said it won't be water, but next time it'll be. For the cynical, it is biblical, and for your spiritual. Get acquainted now, cause hell is unquenchable. And all that hate, you better bury it. I'm trying to skip town like Elijah on the chariot of. John said he baptizes with water, but there is one who will baptize you with the Holy Spirit in the. I still struggle with lust, tempted daily and distracted from his righteousness, but won't stop the. Purged and submerged, on my hair looks like a halo. AKA a crown maker. In his eyes, thunder in his feet, lightning in his hands. The second coming's on demand, right? Wonder Brown, K-Drama, Lee Son, Emcee Till, Matt, Ronan and Hamas got. My man there, faithfully, still on stones. Pumpkin Foot, K-Star and Keith got the. Just me, Mount Warren, Griffin, Ruffian, Reflex, Elias, Kaiser, Motion, plus a. Hazit, Matt, Man, and Muse, we charge hard, that side, there is no harder crew, we got that. down, do a head lift. We're walking through this life, stop dwelling on that dead tip. Take a whiff, get some air in your lungs. Hold your own weight and don't hold the weight of the slums. All things move in cycles like the seasons. Be thankful for your family while they're breathing. People could be giving lessons when you're meeting. Instead of retreating, start bobbing and weaving. We're leaving the heart aching behind. From a turtle, son, I learned the art of taking your time. Don't make it more complex, you're vexed like wild animals. It's easy, son, and let it slip like one mandible. Drugs, sex, and violence shouldn't handle you. Every dream you imagine still tangible. So ride on, shine on, thrive on the booster. Imagine how your family would feel if they would lose ya.
Cause what you used to is not what this is. This is the sun shining when you open your lids. This is renewed hope like when you get off your bed earlier than expected and you can go see your kids. It's so amazing the way that we stay on top of our game. Rebound, no NBA. Bounce back like James Brown. Up by the split, you stopping you from getting to where you wanna get. So make a decision and make it work for you. Life is an adventure. Tom Sawyer, wake up in the morning and show them. Tom join and tell your friends, brothers, your sisters, pointer. And when you so excited that you feel you can jump, they gon' ask what you do and say whatever I want. You gotta fight through the pain, you gotta fight through the rain. Like the cash is wrong, you gotta fight for your change.
Lifetimes come with laughter and rain. Joy with the pain, don't you let it drive you insane. There's a beauty in the struggle, realize it'll change. There's a rhythm in your hope to make the blues fade away. Lifetimes come with laughter and rain. Joy with the pain, don't you let it drive you insane. There's a beauty in the struggle, realize it'll change. There's a rhythm in your hope to make the blues fade away.
And they say that's the only constant, so I try to remember that whenever I'm head to head with a conflict. We stay revolving, not in the same place. That's why I keep stressing it's a journey to embrace. Slow your steps, it's soul before flesh. But while we still here, make the most of your breath. I shine 365, even if I feel dim on days. I know my inner light's divine, and I recognize yours. The depths I've explored give me strength to endure whatever's next in store. A shepherd in the war, the venom's not poison. Fighting for the cure, so it's more like an ointment. And it's poignant, potent priority. That be the focus, though it's a minority. Expose the psychology, stop being scared to be sympathetic. Instead stand in solidarity. Hey, yo, all D's in time get recognition. You can't receive it fully in a depressed condition. So listen, drop the stress and complaints. Now close your eyes and picture your life without the constraints. Cause the restraints are fake and really self-inflicted. Keep the goal at hand like military logistics. You got no better news in these more better blues. Zero you out like settling dues. Who's the culprit? With things spinning rotation. The sense to this life is like you're taking notation. We need to find a way to put us at ease and make it soulful like baked macaroni and cheese. Love is all we need and the most give it daily. Spiritually rich like the universe pays me. Smiling like we made it through the storm with the sacred. Peace is how we go out when it's all culminated. 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 Culminated.
You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. Yes. You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. You know the dwelling, the drama is a part of me. Drama amazing.
They say that rhymes could do it right. They say that science is a life, yo. Well then let's move it to a height where the sun don't chill, the blood won't spill. Couldn't heal the party people if we kept it concealed. They say that rhymes could do it right. They say that science is a life, yo. Well then let's move it to a height, standing way beyond vision, way beyond fiction. It's constant elevation, never lazy on a mission. Listen up, call it divine intervention. Got them scratching their head like a wise man itching. Got them back and forth, guess you're used to the switching. But soulful contents may sound a little different. It resonate deep in the seat of your ear. While you trying to come up with theories and reasons is there. I hear the making of a classic, another banger. Live in person, not animations with manga. Take a look for a second, what you got on the screen. It blends well, not throwing off your whole flow scheme. Life preserver, so I do go green. A little this, a little that, and everything in between. Yo, we coming strapped like non-marines. Nah, I mean, trying to see them blessed alive, it seems. People say that I'm addicted, I'm an honest fiend, and giving up to take flight for your wildest dreams.
Of course, rhymes could do it right down to the last syllable. For you to test this out, it's gonna take a miracle. Mystical madness, straight up magician when he's spitting these classics. Such divine covenants, it's everlasting. Blasting the ears of the youth, feeding them organic. Birthed in the roots of the culture, God, so don't panic. Never left him stranded, always coming with that brain food. Art music, he puts it together, never the same tools. Still the same jewels from the essence of it all. He kinda short but mentally tall, a great thinker. Blink of an eye, he time travels in the name of hip-hop culture itself. Rhymes unravel, so good for your health. Eat up, drink up, whatever it takes, yo. The ex-cat like Kurt blowing these are the breaks. Oh, it never stops like the world revolves. So when you hear the name Robinson, the science involved.
They say that rhymes could do it right. They say that science is a life, yo. Well then let's move it to a height where the sun don't chill, the blood won't spill. Couldn't heal the party people if we kept it concealed. They say that rhymes could do it right. They say that science is a life, yo. Well then let's move it to a height, standing way beyond vision, way beyond fiction. It's constant elevation, never lazy on a mission.
The least righteous of the quartet, weirdness is the sure bet. Insomniac mind races like a broken Corvette. Offset but more said than a line is honest, but no promise. Punctual with commas, skip the dramas and the traumas. Wide eyes like llamas of the Dalai Tale. On his back his thoughts to serve the steady volley. Over the net of the mindscape, cloaked by the opaque drape of pseudo hate and life's red tape. Punctually late to a date with fate, she kissed me like hate over a poison plate. But yo, she got away cause I already ate. She frowned, I smiled, I said I feel your pain. You wanna cut it short but I prefer a slow and steady drain. Strolled down Lois Lane, ran my fingers through a Superman, building and destroying like bulldozer and a super crane. Winter's coming soon and all life will be lost, so I keep my rhyme flame on high to avoid the frost.
Used to be a slave, I remember when we was kings. And nowadays I'm just trying to find where the cut bleeds in this thing called life. Drama running through your artery and rattle your pipes, but don't blame it on economy and family types. I guess poverty is probably a novelty sight. This type of rhyme take the blind minds into the light. Face them against self-maintenance and watch it ignite. See, I got tickets to the fight, we ain't see it from the back. I'm a front row sinner, keep my flaws in a duffel bag. On to November, fresh dress. You can never test what I confess to real. Put a nigga through the stress. Yeah, I'm from the same place where they stitch a vest to your chest. Every day is death, and I survive more or less the cold of the so-called streets. Nevertheless, Windy City dialogue, same way you
they
best.
say that rhymes could do it right. They say that science is a life, yo. Well then let's move it to a height where the sun don't chill, the blood won't spill. Couldn't heal the party people if we kept it concealed. They say that rhymes could do it right. They say that science is a life, yo. Well then let's move it to a height, standing way beyond vision, way beyond fiction. It's constant elevation, never lazy on a mission.
They let me loose in the streets like Newports, and just like the cigs, I'm more deadly than you thought. With quotes, serious as cancer in the throat. Hold the mic to your neck to hear the next rhyme you wrote. I came for the respect, you keep the fame. You stupid ass probably think they one and the same. A common mistake, like thinking music is a game. Just because rules apply, some of these fools are playing. You might think you fly, but I'm gonna crash your plane. We see how you shine once I snatch your chain. A little out of character, but one of those things I might do just to prove to you who ain't who. But see, my main aim is to score goals. My main goal is to sharpen my aim. I build with elders and pick their brains. Nowadays, some of y'all hear brains and think brains, know what I'm saying? It's funny how the slang has changed.
What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about. Feel good about it, right there. Thinking over what's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about. How that sound?
Yeah, I've been a prima donna before Christ's mama. The beat gotta be right for me to write, so I stay in the zone like a team with no man-to-man defense. defense or whoever they playing against. But see, line after line, shit comes up that just happens to rhyme. That's how half these songs happen half the time. The other half is a predetermined idea with the direction that'll shape a song, album, career. Maybe mine, maybe yours if you're influenced. Whatever it takes, just get yourself into it. You have your ups and downs, kid, I've been through it. You gotta roll with it, make yourself kin to it. I can relate to the greats and the great bust. Hardcore to the outer crust, fiery wings and things that rust. Hopes and dreams, the broken trust. Ash to ash and dust to dust.
What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about. Feel good about it, right? Right there. What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about. Shout it out.
Striving for perfection, it just leaves a knuckle bleeding. Seems time has dictated my backslide to heathen. Once had a wild out bout with trying to break it even. Wide mouth stout and his 11 pals done broke my evening. I broke with reality, swore never to come back. Consume more anesthetics like each progressive drum track. Life has a means to spit your lukewarm ass out. A line in some room temperature backwash to pass out. In my fantasy, stress dissipates like dream I can't remember. Pinch myself, wake up to dirty inches in December. Could endeavor to the land they call never, but the switch to off reality's broken, a severed lever. I'm just an outsider, outcast like a leper, unspotted below the radar, unpredictable like weather. Weather with my fly heifers and acronyms, twisting letters, reminiscing on time. Get it together, just get it together. Get it, got it. And since you understood, just get it together. You get it, got it. And since you understood, just
pulling them fire bombs from the thinking cap. And this is ginseng rap for the soul, bringing it back. Stepping through the haze like Hendrix with a swing back. With dislodge a pillar from a structure. Flipping dingbats, trying to judge what I'm on. They can't budge what I'm on, I'm failing. Trying to hold back the grudge from the song. There's enough going on to send us all loopy. A word to the strong, heads high like we're coked up. Rose up out of cracks in them paving stones. Getting what I can, running with it, taking it home. Need more than birth, payload to gravestone. So many all up in arms, stuck in past ways, and they couldn't see change if it came and slapped them in the face. Scene seems like it needs to rehabilitate. I felt safe before feeling Lady Luck's kiss of hate. This is way back, I just used her as a bitch to blame, but it became harder to use the same excuses. Move swift, never caught dozing. Who's this rebel? Thoughts frozen. Open the window, the cold wind blows in. Trying to spread warmth, but the frost still haunts. Just get it together now, never know more. Will I fall for the false or outpace myself, run into brick walls?
Just get it together, get it, got it. And since you understood, just get it together. You get it, got it. And since you understood, just
Dusturbed, I walk around like I'm wearing a crown. Talking to myself, cat steady staring me down. Clown, I heard you
Listen, the best rapper in the world is Sean. The worst rapper in the world is you. Skate clapper, heavy pearl is on. Bust bag at your girl and you. Fuck you bitch niggas wanna do. Listen, flow's phenomenal. Off the chain, but really, take off your chain. I ain't joking around, I'm toting the pound. Homie think I'm a clown like homie the clown. I will put down the pound and pound on you. Then pick up the pound as rounds on you. Cheers. Y'all niggas ain't ready for rock. How you want it, bitch? Head of your gut. Let me know.
All fucked up now. The volume up and bang it. You lost your mind. Flip them out my wig.
Let the madness begin.
I'm not playing horse on around. The joking don't try, kid. Sleep in my squad, I'll staple open your eyelids. Saw off the hand that you wrote your best verse with. It gets hectic, I protected all wordsmiths. I'm in the dragon's lair, writing in the dungeon. Spirits of the past appear to me when summoned. I'm the mist that the winds escort in the night. I'm like photosynthesis, absorbing the light. You're possessed and the words you are sure to recite. Duplicating my sound takes much more than a mic. Hardcore when I write, the final passes to your early fate. But maybe John might forgive you at the pearly gates. Set you straight and unless you're great, I set back, set traps, watch you catch the bait. Always test the fake, they get kicked to the curb. So fuck what you heard, yo, I'm mentally disturbed. I walk around like I'm wearing a crown. Talking to myself, cat steady staring me down. Clown, I heard you got lots that could write precise, but I murderize plots on the mic device. Cause I'm disturbed, I walk around wearing a crown. Talking to myself, cat steady staring me down. Clown, heard you got lots that could write precise, but I murderize plots on the mic device.
You lost your mind. Turn the volume up.
through it with our heads held high. If we try, we can do it. Yeah. I look ahead without looking back, but knowing where I'm going is seeing where I'm at, adapting to my situations and every circumstance doesn't allow me to walk away and defer the plans. I'm not a perfect man, in fact I'm far from it, but that don't mean my mishaps should make me fall and plummet. You see, we're all running towards our own set goals. Question is, will you hold on and start to let go?
Along that narrow path we be thin road walking it, treading the terrain just to see what's on the opposite side of the thing that we persistently chase down. And time is the challenge that we all seem to face now. A lot of us walk around defeated with our face down. It seems like we'll never reach that point we used to dream about. Settling for second best or first, we just leave it out. Remember how it made you feel, how much you used to speak about.
Climbing, as we move to the top, we climbing, cause we lose if we stop. Believe it or not, we can all get through it with our heads held high. If we try, we can do it. Climbing, as we move to the top, we climbing, cause we lose if we stop. Believe it or not, we can all get through it with our heads held high. If we try, we can do it.
Striving and struggling, surviving and hustling seems to go hand in hand for those who stuck to the plan. Still stuck in the sand with no chance of escaping it. They said you would never do it. It's really what you make of it. It's really what you take from it. So grab hold and run with it. Step right out the box so you can say you done did it. Let off a smile and really have some fun with it. Brighter glow from inside of us, looks like the sun's in it.
The premise of success is set by the individual. If your efforts are minimum, your reward will be minimal. Guaranteed it gets difficult, but if it weren't a challenge, the whole process of reward would be off balance. And if you're feeling down and contemplating giving up, calling the Most High, and when He speaks, then listen up. It'll be just enough to get you where you need to be and see what's to receive and be relieved with the peace to breathe. Climbing, as we move to the top, we climbing, cause we lose if we stop. Believe it or not, we can all get through it with our heads held high. If we try, we can do it. Climbing, as we move to the top, we climbing, cause we lose if we stop. Believe it or not, we can all get through it with our heads held high. If we try, we can do it. See, at one point or another, yo, we've all had a dream, and we've all felt the pressure where we're all out of steam. But if you really sit and think about the things we pursue, reaching that achievement is pretty much up to you. Meaning that we have a choice to make our life what it is. So you can go for what you know or sit back and call it quits. And with this, I really hope that we choose to stay persistent, cause I hate to look back and regret that we didn't.
Does it make sense? Not much at all, but gotta have faith. Like when a child falls and expects you to swoop them right into your arms. It's the author of life who sounds the alarm. Sometimes I bug out, but He keeps me calm. Ready to run out, but He keeps me on point like the tip of an arrowhead. I won't stop climbing to the day I see Pharaoh dead.
Climbing, as we move to the top, we climbing, cause we lose if we stop. Believe it or not, we can all get through it with our heads held high. If we try, we can do it. Climbing, as we move to the top,